Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, how California's new stay-at-home orders is affecting Disneyland Resort, Disney announces they're remodeling the clown slide at Boardwalk Inn, and a preview of the Walt Disney Company's 2020 Investor Day. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU. Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting off with company news this week though, as an Investor Day is quickly approaching for this week for the Walt Disney Company, here are some details you need to know. The Walt Disney Company will be having Investor Day this year on December 10th, and will webcast the event this year. Investor Day will begin at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time and is said to last approximately 4 hours. With the company's new focus on direct-to-consumer streaming services, it is expected for announcements to be targeted around Disney+, Hulu, and ESPN+. Now on Investor Day in 2019, we received the official launch date of Disney+, as well as some insight for exclusive series on the platform. Now back during Disney's fourth fiscal earnings hearing is when they made the announcement on the new focus to direct consumer, but they left out a lot of information saying they were going to save that for Investor Day. So I'm interested to see if they announce any release dates for upcoming films like Black Widow, and if it will go to Disney+, and if it does, will you have to unlock Premier Access like we had to with Mulan, as well as how they will determine what new films get released in theaters or to Disney+, or even both in the future. One rumor going into Investor Day this year is the possibility now of Disney folding in Hulu to Disney Plus for one total streaming service. Now, in an article from Collider, they state that they believe the working theory is that there's strength in numbers and it would combine Disney Plus's 73.7 million subscribers with Hulu's 36.6 million. It could also open up the door of live events being aired on Disney Plus, since Hulu does have live sports, once again giving Disney Plus the edge over Netflix. But hopefully we get some good and exciting news this week from Investor Day. I'm excited to see what all they announce. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned, and I will keep you up to date with all the latest big announcements coming from Investor Day 2020. Now, one announcement Disney has already made prior to Investor Day this year is that Radio Disney will stop airing in early 2021. Disney has put out an announcement saying that the Radio Disney and Radio Disney Country will cease operations in the first quarter of 2021. The announcement states, quote, "The difficult decision to close these two radio networks has coincided with Disney's recently announced structural changes that call for Disney-branded television to sharpen its focus on increasing production for kids and family content for Disney Plus and Disney channels." Division leaders also took into account the fast-evolving media environment that provides more personalized music choices than ever to a generation of young consumers, and the ongoing public health crisis that continues to affect in-person music events. Now for outside the parks news. For all Funko Pop collectors, a new Walt Disney and Sleeping Beauty Castle Funko Pop set is now available in Disney parks. The new Funko Pop set was originally released on Shop Disney this past week, on Walt's birthday, December 5th, and as you can imagine, they went very quickly. The new Funko Pop is now a Disney Parks exclusive and has been spotted around select Disney Parks locations at the Downtown Disney District in Disneyland Resort and at Disney Springs in Walt Disney World. It was also spotted by WDW News Today at the Frontier Trading Post in Magic Kingdom. Once again, the Sleeping Beauty Castle and Walt Disney Funko is exclusive now to Disney Parks locations and goes for $39.99. With California's new stay-at-home orders in place, some changes have been made over at the Disneyland Resort. With new guidelines in effect, this has caused most dining locations to have to close at Downtown Disney District, as well as the newly reopened Buena Vista Street in California Adventure Park. All outdoor dining, Disney-operated food and beverage locations have temporarily closed, along with select third-party restaurants. The shopping districts still continue to remain open for the time being. No return date has been announced for dining locations for the time being. Disney has also sent out notices to guests who plan on staying at the reopening of the Grand Californian. The reopening of the resorts will be delayed as well. An email from Disney Vacation Club sent out says that on December 3rd, the state of California announced a new regional stay-at-home guidelines. As a result, we're delaying the reopening of the villas at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa while we reevaluate guidance. Regrettably, your upcoming reservation has been canceled. Along with the restaurants, no new reopening date for the resort has been announced. Now, over at Disney's Boardwalk Inn, it appears the Keister Coaster pool slide, also known as the Clown Slide, is getting a new look. The pool, which is famously or maybe even infamously known for having the clown head slide at Luna Park Pool, is said to be getting a new look as Scrim has appeared to cover it. Brooke G. McDonald on Twitter said that she received a statement from Disney saying that we look forward to Mickey and his pals clowning around at Luna Park Pool. Guests will enjoy the same great ride down Keister Coaster slide with a brand new look. What the new look for the slide is to be still remains undetermined, but I think anything is an improvement from what they previously had. Although the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra has been laid off from the Walt Disney Company, musical entertainment has returned inside the Grand Floridian. According to WDW News Today, the pianist has returned to playing inside the Grand Floridian lobby. However, the resort has the pianist in a new location where they have them placed not in the normal center of the lobby, but off to the side in a roped off area near the resort's Christmas tree. The pianist is still in their standard tuxedo and, like guests and most cast members, is wearing a mask while playing. Now, as if this is a permanent return or just temporarily for the holiday season has yet to be determined. Now, for the past 2 years now, the Walt Disney World Railroad has been closed at Magic Kingdom, but recently, over this past week, construction walls and tarps have been added to the Main Street station. The walls and scrim were spotted over this past week, leading to speculation of the railroad being back in time for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. The walls and scrim do not extend all the way out to the balcony, so characters will still be able to greet and wave to guests as they enter or exit the park. Now, with Tron Light Cycle Run coaster still under construction and the train needing to pass that area as part of its loop around the Magic Kingdom, it seems the refurbishment at Main Street Station may be for track replacement or a new enhanced look for the 50th anniversary. Now, although Candlelight Processionals will not take place this year at Epcot, Disney Parks has shared a previous rendition of the show with one of their popular celebrity guest readers. Since the Yuletide event isn't happening this year, Disney is bringing some virtual holiday magic with a special encore performance of the Candlelight Processional. The Processional was filmed in 2019 at Epcot and features narration by Neil Patrick Harris. You'll also hear from Becky Klein of Walt Disney Archives, who shares the storied history of the Processional and why it's become so beloved by so many. And if you want to check out the Candlelight Processional, while I highly recommend doing so, I'll make sure to leave a link to that in the description down below. Alright everyone, well, that's all I have for you for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all I have for you for this week, and until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.